So it's fortunate the Farview Lodge in Mesa Verde has a 110 so close to the door, because this is our charging situation last night.
So we are about to embark on a 4,000 to 5,000 mile road trip from Washington to Wisconsin via Moab, Utah, and Durango, Colorado. And woke up to an error code on the truck. This is the second time this has happened. So let's take a look. So basically this is Autopilot, but also active safety measures are out and needs a service, and it's because the cameras in this pillar up here become loose and no longer can accurately gauge the distance to the car in front. Therefore, all cruise control, not just Autopilot, is taken offline, which I was hoping to have full self-driving for this trip, and now not even having active cruise control. I'm not looking forward to the manual effort of having to drive that whole thing. Leaving from essentially Portland, Oregon to almost Moab, Utah. The verdict so far on battery and range, there's plenty of superchargers along the way. Just everybody with a Tesla has been commenting that between the 80 mile per hour freeways out here, you can drive that aggressive, but then you're going to stop at every supercharger just because once you get above 70, it just eats so much juice. So no range anxiety out here, high desert. However, you might not want to be hot dogging it between because you'll be sitting there for a while, or there won't be you'll pass everything except for a supercharger, as they say. Recalibration of the cameras did not reset the cruise control. So we've gone about 1,000 miles with manual driving. Calves getting a good workout. Almost cramping up here. It's been a long time since driven like that. So spent the morning in Salt Lake City. The service center there, because of the recent Tesla layoffs, basically had no technicians available to even diagnose the problem. I did try to explain that my understanding from the last time, it's just a couple screws that wiggle loose right there in the tri-camera front there, but they weren't even willing to take a look at it. They did make some calls. The gentleman there was very apologetic, but both of the Salt Lake City service centers basically said they are backed up till September, and they had no interest in getting us in. They called ahead to Denver, who didn't want us either. So right now, they basically got our appointment as a walk-in safety emergency wherever we show up. However, there actually has to be someone there willing to do the work, and Colorado is not the place. So we may try Chicago, we may try Milwaukee with our current destination. But in the meantime, we did reset the calibration one more time, and it took. So I'm being very, very careful to not use the brake, because that kicks you off of cruise control, and I just don't know when I'm gonna get it back. So right now we are up and running with cruise control after 1,000 miles of manual driving. I hope I get to keep it for the additional 4,000 miles of this trip. If not, or maybe if I'm going by a service station anyways, I'll stop and see if they can take a look at it. Otherwise, I got an appointment in Vancouver, Washington when we get home. So wish us luck. Again, Tesla people, great, but overall service, they left us high and dry. which it's not just the cruise control, it is all the safety features of lane departure. They were saying potentially even traction control and things like that. So I'm taking it very seriously, but right now really don't have an option. Got to get to my places and then got to get home. It's magically kicked in. However, it continues to give me an obstructed view and basically slows down, does not allow it to go to full speed, so it's not great. Now, in the meantime, the Vancouver shop did remote diagnostic in, and their diagnosis was the inside of the windshield needs to be cleaned. So several weeks ago, when it was worked on and they did tighten some screws, maybe they got some fingerprints or something, but after looking, taking 5 minutes to look in the computer, it says clean the windshield. So maybe I'll get up there near the outside if that's contributing to it, but in general, whenever I get to a Tesla station, they can take down that 3-camera pillar.
So it's fortunate the Farview Lodge in Mesa Verde has a 110 so close to the door, because this is our charging situation last night.
cruise control has held up for the last few days. We still got quite a few slowdowns due to an obstructed view. And if you look in there, it looks like a little bit of moisture. Almost a fingerprint, but there's definitely something in there. So appreciate Tesla for doing the remote diagnosis. I'm wondering if there was refocusing that happened in the background, so we'll never know, but perhaps an unsung IT hero in the background did something, but it definitely is a different situation than it was those first couple days. Maybe we just got lucky, I don't know. But so made it all the way to Des Moines now. Plenty of charging along the way, just that one problem. We decided to go into the desert, into a national park. But range anxiety is not a problem. Plenty of stops, plenty of chargers, plenty of range. It's been great. So we're headed up. Going to finish our destination turnaround in Wisconsin.
On there.
Wisconsin.
Noble metal seat.
There we go. We made it to the Renaissance Festival. Had a great time. Picked up a couple of subscribers. Seeing the truck out in the parking lot. A couple comments. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for checking it out. And we're going to get back on the road from Bristol, Wisconsin. We're going to go the southern route through South Dakota, check out Wall Drug, and enjoy the Badlands a little bit on our way home. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning in South Dakota, and we've had a thunderstorm chasing us the entire time. So I did a little internet sleuthing, and it suggested stay in your car. Perfectly fine to charge. A little bit of rain, but being in a stainless steel battery filled out on the plains was not the best feeling, but now that we're in a little bit of civilization and based on internet experts, best places to be in the truck. So that's where we'll be. See if we can get some more video. After going 2,800 miles with just the annoying alerts. The system did shut down again, and we did not have cruise control with about 1,400 miles left to go home. It took 2 restarts of the camera calibration. It did take, but it's not fixed by any means. We'll still be taking it in when we get home. That's disgusting. So just outside of Butte, Montana, we're going for a 3rd camera calibration. We'll see how this works. After a 3rd reset, the active cruise control did come back, and we are leaving Butte, Montana. Last stint home. I already had my appointment scheduled for the Vancouver, Washington Service Center, and it was an out of alignment camera that they ended up recalibrating and screwing down, tightening, and test drove, came back, checked the alignment again, and it's just fine. But this is a repeat. This happened once before, so we'll have to keep an eye on it, and I'll keep you posted. But thanks for watching our adventure, and we'll be posting a 10,000 mile plus review of all the things that you might want to consider when purchasing a Cybertruck. Thanks for watching.